Hello, and welcome back to The Witness here on Nyris Gaming, where we are at the end, I believe, and hopefully we will be able to get through it today in one go, because that would just fit nicely. I believe I figured this one out after the stream ended last time. Let's see if I even remember, because I should be in the exact same position I was in before. It can't be this. I think I rotated so I wouldn't just be immediately there. So I realized... Yeah, there we go. Where was it? There was a position I could stand where I could see one of the... Yep. So I could block that off. So now I can... Oh, what was it? Can't be that, because I... Okay, what was it? I was able to go through the legs somewhere. So I could reach... that I was standing at properly. Wish I'd written this down. So I for sure had it, and now I've completely forgotten it. Well, time to struggle again, I suppose. Let's see here. Give me access to that. Almost. There we go. Yes, I do have to do all three of them. Okay. Where can I see? 'Cause one of these has to be through the legs. Can't rightly be that one. Cut that one off from over here. Need to find an angle that... allows me to do such. And that ain't it. Need to be able to see there and over here. How are you expecting me to be? That can't be it. Doable, but not correctly. I love how I did the one I didn't find. Fairly certain it was this one. But how? That seems like it has to be that. That don't work. How do I cut you off, Mr. Black Square? You effectively need to be on the side that it's on. Sure. Nope. Maybe. That does it. Okay. This feels unsafe to stand on. That thing. Do something similar here. Not really. That was the... Make anything thing. We tried that. Has to be there, but that doesn't work. Either. Get there eventually. Almost right. do it. Almost. Yep. Sting. And incredibly random. I didn't see any drones while I was walking around. This feels like Portal. This really feels like Portal. What in the world? Don't look down. Oh, you look down. Oh dear. Don't think that was even the right accent. I had to do these from over here. Really? Can I fall? I don't really want to find out. Okay, this seems rotaty. Bridge in the center, probably. Whoa. Oh, I'm literally making hard light bridges. Okay. Interesting. I cannot fall. Okay. Okay, I can't interact with this. So far away. What? Oh, that's wonky. Still in the same place. I did. Oh, my word. Oh, there's a dot there. That is funky. What? Oh, my word. Why? That's just obnoxious. A bit broken. Rotating one. That's a not rotating one. That's not what I meant to do. This one clearly has to be here. This one has to be here. can this fit in here with... in these constraints? I don't know that it can. What? I mean, it has to, obviously. But I can't do that. Can't do the other way. All of them attached to that, which I can't go through. Does it, but not quite. Yes, I can. And then that. And then hook with the 3. What? There. Oh, one less. There. Now we're on the L. Then the 3. And we're good. How? How is that not correct? Because it doesn't touch that there. Okay, okay, the 3. Yeah, no, that doesn't work then. That doesn't can actually have it within that boundary, otherwise it would work. Tilted is just making this more obnoxious, honestly. Wow, that was far more straightforward than I was making it. Why is it moving? What should I get for doing this? I don't know. Oh, those are... those need to be together. That's what's them apart. That. It's moving when I... Okay, at least I can look at this one. That is just annoying. That is just supremely annoying. That was just obnoxious. I do not like these ones. This is not a fun new mechanic. This is just making it hard by making it obnoxious. I can totally see what I'm doing. Oh, don't move that, please. It looks like that's powering the door. And this, as well, is just making it hard to see. Yep, that's what I clicked on. Right. It's effectively telling me, do the same puzzles you've been doing, which are a combination of the things you've learned, so you can test your skills, but also do it partially blind for no reason. Just be a matter of that, wouldn't it? Yeah. Or, you know, immensely blind. Has to be the first move, or the other way. Yep. Hey. I feel like this is important, but I have no idea what this is saying. They're clearly modeling something. I don't think we've seen anything like this up top. Oh, dearie me. I don't remember anything with a giant hole in the ceiling. Hello. Ready for some more pseudo-philosophy?
Two major schools of Zen exist in Japan. The Rinzai and the Soto. Both have the same goal of seeing the world unmediated, but their approaches are different. In the Soto school, the emphasis is on quiet contemplation in a seated position without a particular focus for thought. The method in the Rinzai school, however, is to put the intellect to work on problems that have no logical resolution. Such problems are known as koans, from the Chinese kengan, meaning public announcement. Some are mere questions. For example, when your mind is not dwelling on the dualism of good and evil, what is your original face before you were born? Others are set in a question and answer form, like, what is the Buddha?
What?
Answer, 3 pounds of flour.
When you're not focused on the dualism of good and evil, what was your face before you were born? How are those statements even relevant to each other?
To tradition,
Okay, I can go through it if I do it this way.
In the Zen repertoire.
You're just stating
to induce
words.
a kind of intellectual catastrophe.
You're an intellectual catastrophe.
It lifts the individual out of the domain of words and reason into a direct, non-mediated experience known as Satori.
Okie dokie.
Zen differs from other meditative forms, including other schools of Buddhism, in that it does not start from where
blacks and a white.
gradually lead us to a clear view of the true way of the
And it's not a double.
It is not a progressive system in this respect. The sole purpose of studying Zen is to have Zen experiences. Sudden moments, like flashes of lightning, when the intellect is short-circuited
That's a
and
problem.
there is no longer a barrier between the experiencer and reality. David Darling, 1996.
I think he's a bit crazy. Just spouting words and thinking they're philosophical. Let's see here. That, and I can't come back from that. I separate those two. I need to look at it from a different perspective, probably. Will it let me look at it from a different perspective? Those are all white there. There we go. Yep. Oftentimes it forces me over to view it straight on. Okay, I need to be able to see all the dots. And actually get to... Okay, this is another double one. Okay, that's just blocking my view, or... Wait. And that one. Is that it? I think I just need to hard light over to there. Thing I can't fall. Good thing I can navigate. Need the rightmost solution. Could just be the exact opposite of that one. Except no. Do it? Nope. Obnoxious. Also, still not open. Oh my, there's puzzles inside of it. What do you mean? More obnoxious angles. Literally just do that instead of going to the other one. Okay. No, not quite. Can't be it. Ah. Do that instead. Whoa. If I do that, I can't do anything with the bottom ones, but I have to cut it off using that thing. That's the next one. And how is this not working like it was before? Adjustments. Actually see that one now. How am I supposed to get higher up on this? I can't go upward. Also, where is the next one? There it is. My word. It's 3, 2. That one's straightforward. Oh, just the 2. Thank you. That is very handy of you. That is a statue of books. Little book nook. Oh, there's a person in there. Old granny. Leave me alone with my books. Oh, that's fun. All the whittling. That's models of the color area. Over there. Jump off that. I'm getting Firewatch vibes from that section right there. How old is that now? Hold on. I need to look that up. That was a long... It feels like a long time ago. Good game. 2016. Firewatch is... Yep, February 9th. Firewatch is nearly a decade old. In a few days. By a few days, I mean... a week. Well, that's confusing. What am I supposed to do with that? Just guess, I guess? These seem to be Oh, that is trippy. I see that blue in both of them. But that one's... These ones are the same. That... There's only 2 stars, so those have to be the same. And that's the yellow one, so that's the turquoise one. That gets those off. Okay, yeah, that's a yellow. And that. Oh no. How do we get those 2 together? This is trippy as balls. I'm tripping balls. Everything I need to do to cut. I suppose that doesn't matter if those are together. What am I saying? That's yellow. That's turquoise. Separate the 2 on the right without involving... I can't... I have to separate the 2 on the right and the 2 on the left at some point, and that cuts off the star from the other star, no matter what I do. There's no yellow. I don't understand this. Suppose we just have to separate the turquoises out. But I can't. I have to break through the middle of those. There's no way for me to separate those with that and keep that there. I'm so confused. probably looks like an acid trip to anyone just joining. Does not feel like it's been 40 minutes already. Going so well up to this point. What am I missing here? Why? I thought I had it there. So it just needs to have 2 yellows, right? If there's a star, or the stars specifically need to be good. This one wasn't a problem. It was fine with that one. It got a yellow there. And it's got 2 yellows. That's not a yellow star, is it? That is a turquoise star. Okay, that makes more sense. I understand now. Okay. So that's turquoise. That's yellow. That's turquoise. So those are yellow. There we go. Okay. Wasn't fully understanding the whole picture. Two more. Okay. Yep, that's entirely in line with those two. That one right there. Oh, we don't have any crossover this time. So I literally have to trial and error this. Those are always yellow, or usually yellow, but we don't have a yellow, so I have to deductive reasoning this. Those are together. As is that. This literally can't go any other way. This has to be this. How do I separate those two on the left if this has to be here, though? So if I do any of this, that ruins this. It literally can't do it now. But I have to draw that line, but I can't. Oh. Think. Oh no, it doesn't have to be there. What am I saying? It could be up here. Duh. Are you green or are you lavender, magenta, purple? Those are obviously different colors. And these two down here are on the same as there. Love not being able to see what's wrong. That's real helpful. I just bash my head against this repeatedly. Let's just do this to find out if that's green. Okay, that is not green. Okay, so that's purple, that's purple, that's purple, these are green. Even that's green, okay. Okay, so we just have to go through here. Separate those greens out. And if I do this, this separates it from everything guaranteed, so that can't be there. But again, I cannot separate these ones if I do this. And I have to, but I can't do either of these. Oh, I do not like this one. Why aren't you rotating? It could do that, but it's outside of where that is. Unless that since they're the same color, that counts, and I did have it just now. So I need to split these two and then put these to... Right? Yeah, those are purple. Okay, yeah, that does count because they're the same color. Whoa. What difference does that... Are they actually those colors? Or is it just making them hard to see occasionally? Am I fine? Okay, not that. Yeah, no, that one's just really straightforward compared to the rest. I'll take it. A lot of fun artwork everywhere. Architectural plans. Got your plan view. Bunch of landscapes that are really well drawn. Are any of these actual places on the island? I don't think they are. I don't remember a farm orchard area. Other than the... Well, there were apple trees, but it wasn't like that. I don't think. Are these just random landscapes? It'd be a little weird if it had nothing to do with the island. More hard light. Oh dear, so many places to go. Why would I want to go to the place I can access right now? Why are those even options? What are you getting? Hey. Imagine I have to get that over to... There's more puzzle to do there, though. It looks like there might be one more layer, although that could entirely be deceiving. There's another console there for... Do they interfere with each other? Okay, now see that. That's fun. That's cool. I had to do all of them at the same time. That's a fun little addition. The first one I was like, I mean, I'll take it after all that nonsense. It can only go one way. Really? That's clearly not it. Okay, so we have to go about this a bit differently. That works for everything except for... Well, it works everything, but doesn't work for half of them. Okay, where else can that go? Split those. Do a bit of... Start with that. Do a bit of that. Do a bit of that. And voila. Frick. It cuts it off for all of the ones that are incorrect. I can't do anything here effectively if I do it like that, so I have to do it like so, then like this. Still cuts it off. How do I connect those two? That leaves that open for those, like that. Okay, I see it. I should have kept that up, I've already forgotten. Wait, what? Gosh dang it. I misclicked. There. There. Oh dear, there's two more. Oh, the absolute frick. I'm shocked these are all connected like this. I would keep those together, but also split these apart. It has to be something like that, you would imagine. That doesn't incorporate the... is the problem. Go down. How many more combinations of those two shapes could I pull off? It's off the greens. And no, I can't do any of the 3-space ones. This is complicated. But at least it's not just putting a filter on it and saying, haha, lol, try it anyways. Oh. Let's see here. I can do that. That cuts off. I can do that. How do I pull that off? And cut that black one off and separate the green one out. That also... down. You know, I can't split the black one off and the purple one off like that. It's not possible. And keep the green one around. Yes, I can. Ah. There. Nope. My word, I thought I had it. I can't split those off. Okay, no, that doesn't work. They're in the same place. That literally won't work. So I have to keep these together. Stop it. Like so. Then also... literally not possible. I don't know what you're expecting of me. Those have to be together somehow. They literally can't on the edge. I don't like that that one's damaged. That tells me there's going to be a filter over that one. Yeah, they all do it no matter where I... These have to be connected on this half. But I also have to split off here, which I can't. How do I separate that one? Nope, didn't connect with the thing. Whew, almost. That the dot is the problem there. How do I make this shape? Everything I do cuts off something. Every single option seems to cut something off from one of them. That off. Just did. The green one separates both of those. Oh. This was fun. Now it's just obnoxious again. I have to. I have to do both of these. Just put them together. That cuts off the greens. Ah! Whatever. I would like to move on now, please. Oh. It's like there's not just so much to edit and try, and everything is not correct. I didn't mean to click. I can't have any line there, or else I cannot. That's not possible. Can't have them. Can't have it all the way over there, because they don't connect anymore. At most, this is here or here. In that zigzag. Which leaves plenty of things not separated like they need to be. I'm getting less and less fun about it as we go. It's taking up way too much time. Here. That doesn't do anything I need it to do, though. These shapes don't reach there. I've already forgotten what the solution was here. Yeah, they have to be connected. Like, this one can't go any other way. It has to be at least there if it's not connected there. So they have to be integrated together. There's obviously this one. Doesn't touch that. Doesn't touch the dot. So all of these have to come from the right side too. It also doesn't split anything I need it to. If I want to. That's it. Except it isn't. Because I have to get rid of that black one, but I can't do that and keep the purple ones together. At least it sticks around. Everything is always like just not there, and I have to do another one too after this. Oh. Yeah. This literally cannot work anymore. So I have to find a way. Oh. One doesn't touch that. And now I can't do the shapes. Oh, I literally can't do the shapes if I do that. I'm saying literally way too much. I don't want to be stuck here the rest of the stream is the only thing, because that's incredibly boring and incredibly frustrating. I'm not seeing a solution. Mainly because of this stupidness down here is the main problem. I do that, it separates the purples, and I need to not. I do that, and I can't do anything else. I do... this, and this doesn't work. I feel like I'm just bashing my head against the wall and hoping something works eventually. So I kind of have to come up from here in order to do the shapes, to keep these green ones together. I've already forgotten what the four of them was. How did I pull that off? Legitimately, how did I pull that off? They don't have to be separated. The purples and the greens don't have to be separated, there just has to be two of them. I'm dumb. So unbelievably... okay, that doesn't work though either, because I'm missing the dot if I do that. Okay, how do I incorporate the dot without losing the purple there? That separates that off. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Okay. Okay. Oh. Got there eventually. Many frustrations later. We're fine. Okay. Not that. Same thing. Okay. I misremembered something. That was my own dang fault yet again. Woo. Good job, me. Interesting. I just need to power both of these to get to the... Okay. Those lines hinder each other. So I have to walk all the way back around. Wait, how do I... How does this work with a second line, actually? That's weird. That is very weird. Not notice all of you. Hello. Cannot reach you from here, of course not. Okay, that's just that. It's the other console. That should be fine just with that. Does it have to go to a specific place? Except I can't get over there now. So yes. Yes, it does. So this one for sure has to go over there. Do this with... I need to not block a path from over there. Okay. I forgot how I do this. And not block this. Although I can probably walk up to it if I... Well, no, it's not going to be in any position for me to walk up to it. If I can't make... Unless I don't have blockades on the other side, which I probably do. Although, yeah, no, I won't be able to reach. You know, there are for sure blockades. Whatever I do, this has to effectively not interfere with anything. previous one was getting frustrating. I wasn't working with all the tools at my disposal. Like a silly fool. That blocks it off completely. And doesn't work in the first place. That worked. Well, do I have to get it to the door to power it, or does it just have to be on, is the question. If it just has to be on, I could just go to the left from this perspective, I think. Yep. Just needed space for it. Now I can... Now I need to actually get to it as well. May or may not be a problem now. It may entirely be a problem now. To work in tandem. I need to turn this other one off so I can find a better methodology here. Yeah, I'm aware. Well, you could merge. How do I have something that both works on its own and also in tandem with the other one? That allows me to get to the other one. And doesn't block access to this entrance. Oh. It's there, but doesn't leave me any room to work with the other thing. Such a powerful Go. Please. It'd be great if I could get to the other side from that. That one is closer, can I? Darn. Or I need to leave access to the path over here. That's what I need to do. So how do I do that? Because I have to cross over the entire thing to separate the white and black ones. Because this isn't an option. If that's the case, I can't go from the other side to either this side or the other way. What do you want from me? Something like that, but that doesn't work with any of those. I have to reach over there. And I have to leave either a path back over to here. Well, no, it can't be back over to... one of these has to go to the door. This one at this moment has to go there. Oh. To get over there blocks any useful paths for the other place to go. Or any places for it to go at all, actually. Yeah, it literally can't go anywhere useful. Everything I need to do to cut off what I need to cut off blocks paths. Well, it's taking far more brain power than I have at the moment. Go upward from that. I am not grasping this whatsoever. Can't just lead it into the other path. It has to end somewhere. And on top of it, it still has to adhere to all the other rules. So yeah, that positioning is useless. Can't I just jump down? What's so hard about that? Pretty. Really need my brain to see other ways to go about this. Currently, it's not seeing anything. Besides, useless. I don't even remember how I got it to connect to the one-way. Oh. Everywhere that I could block it off. Segment missing, so I can't use it. Eh. Not forgetting a mechanic again, am I? I don't think I am. Everything I do cuts off what I need. Eh. It's pretty useless, and this is just what I've been doing over and over again for the past 10 minutes now. If only. You go in threes, right? Not that there would have been any help either. Anything it needs to. I need to not do this, but I don't know how to cut those off without doing that. Can't do this. Let me do what I want. That helps, actually. Couldn't do anything with that anyways. Oh, it's testing my patience tonight. I can't do anything with that. But I I do that, I can't go anywhere from there. Rendering it pointless. Because of these. Can't go anywhere from that. I struggle so. I don't know. I don't know what to do with this. Worked out in the end on the previous one. I'm not seeing it at the moment. In any capacity. I can do that. That literally gets me nowhere. And I could do something on the other side, but I can't get to the other side to do it, so... And if I adjust it upward to get to the other side, I can't do anything on the other side. Oh! This is frustrating. Incredibly frustrating. Do you have any ideas? Sure, I can do. Nope. But then I can get over there and do nothing with it. Do nothing with this. Had them both active at one point, and I don't even remember how I did that. That's clearly possible, but I'm gonna have to rack my brain trying to reset that up. Not that way. Not that way either. Can't do anything with that. See if I can do anything with it after coming back, after getting the other one turned on. Might be onto something finally. Not that way. Why does it even bother making a path if this is the solution? What's the point of having another path if you don't need to use it? I can't go down the middle. The middle isn't a solution. Or an endpoint. The middle isn't an endpoint. I need to cut that off and I can't. Dang it. Yeah, that's the main problem there. Wait, what solution did I have? What? Oh, there. The only place that can go in this setup. No, it isn't. Saying I'm not being smart about any of this, but I can't tell if this is actually frustrating or if I'm just being slow. That might be out of the way enough to do things with. Let's see. Anything else? Can't cut these middle ones off at all is the annoying part. Just stay down. I'm seeing it. I'm starting to see it. Now I can take those out of the equation entirely, but no, that was the problem before, is I couldn't do anything with it afterwards because it was in the way too much. Need to take the... Love to take the white square out of the equation, but I can't. I would be able to just go straight over here if not for these two. So I can't go across, get up here and back is the problem, unless I do that, maybe? Now I can... Nope, still not. Okay. No, I can't. This at least takes these out of the equation. I'd love to make it there, but I don't think that's possible. That's what my first thought was, to either make it go back over here or to the exit, but I don't think it's possible to get this over to there and leave space for that. Annoyingly. Ah. If I do this, it just puts the black and white squares together. That's just where it was. Otherwise, it would be just that. scoot that over, and now I can move that over and take the white square out of the equation. Okay, it's coming together now. Whew, multi-step, not just one. Okay. I was thinking it's just finding a position, but I have to slowly take things out of the equation. Now I can get back over there via this. Don't know if it's quite yet. Hold on. I need to take more out. That'll do it. I'm not quite visualizing it properly at the moment. Needed to think bigger with this one. Come around here, take all of those out. Then I just have to deal with it. Okay. Probably taking this in more steps than it needs to be, but... Oh, I need to leave one for it. Leaves two. Can I pull that off? No. If I go straight through, no matter what I do, that splits those two. Can't split those off, so I have to take these ones out. And leave a way to go straight across, like that. There we go. Okay. So I can still get back via this one. How far have you gotten into the mountain bit here? There we go. I know you said you hadn't finished the game yet. That's a far more straightforward platform moving one. Still don't know what these are. Did you get to this part? I thought about looking at our shadow. Hello, boxes? Okay. There's more models. That looks like it might be the color area. All the trippy color stuff. I need to learn to get less frustrated, honestly. Okay, and negate one. Oh, still not. Perfect. That has to have significance. What significance? I don't know. That's weird to see. Oh my word, they are. That's weird. Wait, so there's a specific... I have to get the yellow one to the exit as well? Oh. No. Oh, heck no. You're kidding, right? Do I have to do that from the upper floor? Hold on. Not that I'm probably gonna go back and get all these, but if it's right there, I'm gonna go get it. Even if this is slow as frick. That's evil. Making me adjust that back to the exit as well? Because the other one's cut off and not an endpoint? There. That's all I'm willing to do. I'm not going through that nonsense again. To find solution 2. I barely found solution 1. These are way too normal. They're worrying me. I can only be there. Oh, and now the whole thing is one. Okay. What is the aim here? With the shapes that are left? Okay. So we have that, and rotating. And it has to be symmetrical. Okay. Not complicated at all. So that makes me think I need to get symmetrical shapes. That. Slot together with that. Symmetrical. 3 when there's 4. Oh boy. Saying, space. This one's interesting. We have to have one of these. Those can't rotate. Can I do that shape? I think I can. You know, that one's literally not possible. Yeah, I can't do that one. Guess that's the hint that this has to be this one. We have 5 spaces here. Okay. So we can work with that. They have to be coming from the slots that they're in. Almost works, but doesn't really, because I could do that. I can't hit the center, though. This one's wonky to think about. I can't do this one either, can I? Yeah, not the way it's positioned. I don't think I can do that one. Because there's multiple edges instead of just the one. There's a corner missing. I can't go around a corner and cut it off at the same time. Wait, how did I do that there? Can't do that. So I can't go anywhere with that. So yeah, it has to be this one. Can't do that one because of the same reason. That can only be there. Ever where that goes, it'll get negated. Yeah, because it doesn't... Okay. That's a lot together if I want... This is weird. Is that not incorporating any of them? What are you getting at exactly? Let me... Okay, that incorporates... Okay, so I just have to... They have to be mirrors, but they literally can't because the same shape is not mirrored on both sides. There's no cube or 3-line anywhere else. Either that, or the mirror has to be in the negative space, potentially. Effectively, this has to... have that shape there. And then that there. Or that's the... Yep, there's the square and there's the 3. Okay. I'll just accidentally stumble upon it. That works too. This isn't creepy at all. What are we doing here? In the creepy demon room. After the other? Oh, I think it's timed. Okay. How many of these do I have to do? Oh, and it changes. Oh, goody. That's just... What? Does that one stay done, or does it reset? Stays done. Okay. That's good, at least. What in the world? How? Man, if that reset every time I got it right, that would be infuriating. It's already getting annoying. Way too many annoying mechanics in the end of this. Oh dear. Ah, this is that place with all the pillars on the outside. I've seen this before. You take the boat around there. Oh, cool. That's fun. I like that. Oh, that's weird. That is very weird. Ah, almost. Wait. Okay, no, I have to... So less that, more this. Lights up the next one. Any cutoffs? No. Okay. Very hard to keep track of. I feel like I should write down how this is so I can see it flat. That's the only reason this is difficult. Can't really lie flat because it's continuous. I didn't even think of that. Okay, those are cut off. Those are cut off. Almost. This is dizzying. Oh. Shapes around this. Ugh. Simple at least. Duh. Calm thyself. Right side as well. Oh dear. Pollution is down and we're mirroring. Oh, that bodes well. I was gonna be so happy if that was just the solution immediately. Okay, where are the oranges? There. separate. Elevate. That's coming up out of the water, completely submerged. Am I gonna go down into the water in that case? How many are we looking at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, those... D chess or 3D chess. Do I need to think of this vertically or horizontally? Not that at all. Those two together. Cut that off, and then those two go together? Ah! Those two. Then these. Then the one. Nope. It's just that, isn't it? No. How? Bit of that, so that's actually cut off. There we go. My word. Deary me. Oh, it's just the two of them. Need to hit all those and not separate them. That one was relatively easy. Oh my. All the different starting points as well. Blech. It's not possible from there. That's basically no different. It's going to endpoints. Oh, is there? No. No. You don't say. I feel like we have to come downward from the top there. Yeah. Do this. Okay, I see what I have to do. think. Nope, that literally can't be right. This is confusing. How do we hit those corners and still hit everything else as well? So if I go here, every time I do that, that blocks off those corners. Huh. That's almost it. And I think there we go. There it is. Nope, not quite. Nope. It's so close to being correct. Just barely not. Really now? Oh. Not that I could even get to the top from there. I have to come back up around there. Oh boy, this is dizzying. Leave that. Do it either. I did this already. This. Uh, leave. I can't go all four corners on the way back. And I lose that one. This is confusing as frick. I go, but there's no difference in doing that and just circling all the way around. Deep breaths. So hard to visualize. Be perfect if it wasn't for that last one down there. And that one. It's like I'm right there, but I can't grasp it. Not again. We're two puzzles away from potentially the end. Why would this be a starting option as well? That's a bit weird. That blocks access to that corner. Can't do that. I have to hit the corners in a zigzag. Otherwise, this doesn't work. That's no different than starting here. What benefit is that? Yeah, these corners have to be hit in a zigzag or else they block essential components off. I can't do this. It's one, I can't come back. And two, I can't get to the exit. I can't do that because that blocks that off. What do you want from me? That's pointless. That's blocked off now. I literally can't get to that one now. Calm down. Can't do that. Why must you be so difficult? That one is such a pain. Ah! Didn't even touch the other side. Doing that makes that one impossible. And doing that makes that one impossible. So it can't be this. It cannot. It can't be that one. And this one's... I don't know why this is even an option in between these two. Because this is the same as doing either of these two. So it has to be this one. That blocks that one, unless I zigzag. Every zigzag option blocks something off, though. Can't. Blocks that. Can't get to the exit now. Can't get that one. Can't get that one, but I can't get to the exit. Can't get that one. Can't get that one. It's happening way too frequently now. This is so nigh impossible to visualize properly. There's no other starting points. Yes, yes. It's either up or left. Can't get that one now. Can't get that one. Every direction doesn't work. Can't go anywhere with that. Can't go there. Oh. And if I go here, I am split between two, one of which I cannot get no matter which direction. If I go here, I can't get the bottom one. If I go here, I can't get the top one. Go to this one, and I go here. I can't. I need to go into places that don't have them on both sides. Yeah, no, that's immediately where both sides are dead ends is the thing. Okay, so not dead ends. Not dead ends. Same problem as before. Same exact problem as before. I'm not coming up with any new solutions. I'm just doing the same thing over and over again. Trying horizontal, I'm trying vertical. I think I'm trying a mixture of both. Blocks off any other direction. Blocks off that. Left one blocks off top one. I cannot go to the right. Nope. That blocks off options both ways. That blocks off options. This, once again, will block off options. Yep, there it goes. Okay. That blocks off that. Didn't need to do that. Oh, breathing. Can't get that one if I do that. Can't get that one if I do that. Again, except for those two, which I cannot incorporate. It is not possible to incorporate those into that setup. Unless I do that. But then again, no. That loses that one. And that loses one of those. And yeah, no, that still doesn't work. So that one doesn't get done, that one doesn't get done. Tiny detail. I need to write this down, I'm losing my mind. This is not helpful in any way. Hello, Stardew Valley. If options and perfections. That's been a while. Here, but work your way through this maze you can't see. That's how puzzles work. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's only 6, really? How tall is it? 5. 6 by 5. Yeah, so it's technically 5 by 4. But I did not just do. Yeah. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4 squares. 5 lines. Okay, we have... exit is 2 to the right of that circle. So here. Hard to visualize this flat as well because it continues. So from middle circle, cut off there, cut off there, cut off there. There. It's literally just one diagonal up to the exit. That's weird. I don't know that this is helping. Like everything I've been doing already, that everything I do with this corner specifically ruins something. So I don't know how to navigate this. That works fine. But then this immediately stops working every time I try to do anything else up this direction. So I do not know how to navigate this and hit all of these. Because I can't. I don't even know how to begin to hit this one and get all of those. I'm thinking vertical now. That doesn't work. Because I can't do up and down because it goes downward. It descends. So that cuts off any opportunity for that. Doing this cuts off that corner. So the whole run's worthless now. Because I can't get over here and do anything else. Here I was hoping writing that down would help visualize. It's done nothing to help. Unfortunately. Maybe if I move this over, where I don't have it wrapping around with that cutoff to the exit. That cuts off right there. Exit. Starts. The next one be worse. Watch me actually complete the next one in like 2 seconds. This one feels like there's one very specific solution and everything feels wrong. Good, I'm making it look like crud. So I can see where the cutoffs are. I'm getting to the thought process of looking it up at this point. I worked it through all the other ones, but this one's baffling. Straight up from there. Literally can't work. I cannot comprehend this one. Has to go there. Can't go anywhere else. Can't go here. That one's impossible now. I have yet to find a single move that doesn't make something impossible. Impossible to get that one now. I don't know why I'm bothering with that. Yeah, that makes either of those impossible. Ta-da! I made a line around the bottom. Yeah, I'm aware there's starting points there, shush. That's useless. That makes that impossible. That makes that impossible. I don't want to look it up, but I don't know what to do. I have no idea what to even comprehend doing. And it's getting late as well. I don't have time for this, sorry. The caves I was talking about. I am finding an area I don't think I even went to. What? There's even more extra stuff that I haven't done. And that I pulled it up to look up this one and it didn't even pull that up. It pulled up a whole other secret extra area. My word. The thing I'm looking for. Yeah, we are in the final area. Get your stupid ad off of my screen. I'm gonna feel real stupid after I see what this is. I feel like I've tried whatever solution it is multiple times and just not seen it for some stupid reason. That's literally not possible. Okay, I was looking at the wrong one. Holy 26 steps. Left. Up, left. Down, left, left. Did I not try that before? I'm fairly certain I did. Come on, brain. Really, me? Just needed the first steps. Are there any cutoffs? Is this a mirror? Yeah, it is. Oh dear. And then there's that one, which is idiotically easy. My word. I knew it. I knew I would solve it in 2 seconds. Oh, that previous one sucked. Time to drown, I guess. Well, that rocks. Yeah, so apparently there's a new puzzle on the bottom of the box they're holding up top that powers that one that the statue is sitting over right over there. Do I have to do that too? Ah. Oh. Go all the way back upstairs and try and pull this off in 30 minutes. We got this. It'll be fine. Bye. I think that's the first time I actually looked something up, apart from, you know, getting help from y'all. Should have started half an hour earlier. Had plenty of time too. Nope. Here. Wait, what? Oh. It's like there's no way I got through here like that. I accidentally looked up this one. That wire underneath that goes all the way down to that puzzle there. And it has that right there. Okay. Did not mean to know that, although I don't know that I would have thought of that. Although if I had looked at that cord next to that thing more thoroughly, I probably would have put those dots together because it looks exactly like the cord up there. It goes all the way through, geez. Let me guess. No, that's just the puzzle. Okay. Really now? You're supposed to frame it properly, game. Come on. You do this all the time. Watch that actually close the door, and I have to remember how the accidental solution I found. So slow. This does happen a lot throughout this game, is moving parts that are absurdly slow. This one, huh? These 3 times. Hello? Is this actually what I need to do to... I got this all open, it just doesn't do anything. Am I missing something here, or do I legitimately need to do this? I'm sorry, it undoes itself? That's obnoxious. Hello? And... Going. The only way I can get into those ones. Do that? I can't do that. There we go. So loud. Jeez. What's the point of that elevator out there? This isn't even going remotely to that. There's a power thing way away from it? Holy frick, this is massive. Why is everything so loud? Oh, more perspective puzzles, okay. Those ones, if I can't see or access them? Supposed to be things here. Can I even go back? Because that door closes. Or am I stuck here? In a place that I will not be able to finish tonight? Oh no, I can leave. Done. Nope, I'm just blind. I'll have to do that other part on my own time. That's fun. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm just blind.
At dawn.
Oh, going up. What? Okay, we're going to Willy Wonka now. Why are we ascending into the sky? Did I notice that cave before? Why is everything vanishing? Can't do anything. We are like at a 45-degree angle right now.
A bubble.
A bubble in a stream.
In a stream.
Okay. Good talk. Insightful. Crashes into a tree, dies. The elevator is slowly disintegrating. All the lasers are turning off. Okay, did not register that. How? Oh, nope, I'm just flying now. This is weird. This is really weird. And incredibly eerily silent. Are we just gonna fly around and turn off each individual laser for some reason?
A flash of lightning in a summer cloud.
Flash of lightning in a summer cloud.
Okay. Good to know, I guess. Everything's shutting off.
A flickering lamp.
A flickering lamp.
Flickering lamp.
Yes, I can see that. It's just, we've effectively unlocked on-rails drone mode. How, why? I don't think the setting really has any explanation or lore. It's just kind of here. Doesn't feel like it, at least. It's pretty, for sure, and the puzzles are fun until they have those moments where partially I'm being dumb and partially they're really, really hard to visualize at the end there. The only problem with this is I've seen all this already. I walked it. I did it. Why are those ones still on? Why are we backing up? What is happening?
A phantom.
A phantom.
Phantom.
There they go.
A phantom.
Oh, this is the beginning. Man, I completely forgot what the beginning area looked like. I'm a phantom, I guess? Kind of just feels... While it was all very pretty, it was kind of just set pieces with no context. Going back in my hole, I guess.
And a dream.
And a dream.
And a dream.
Uh-huh. Wow, okay, and it closed the game. That's real helpful, thank you. Well then. Get back on the frickin' screen. Let me guess, it just reset everything so I can't do that extra bit. I don't even know what I would have gotten for that extra bit. I don't know what that... There's only 2 achievements. There's finishing the game and whatever the hidden one is. I would imagine it's either finding all of the hidden lines or doing the extra bit at the end? But there's no save state, so if it's that thing at the end... either way, I have to do everything all over again. That's really stupid that it doesn't warn you about that. Okay, that's really annoying. I don't think I want that achievement now. That would be way too much effort. To do a bunch of stuff I already did, he says, having gotten all the achievements for Near Replicant. Oh, I don't like that. Okay. Let me see here. Hold on. The Witness achievements. Was that ending cave area is the secret achievement. which I cannot do because I have to do the entire game over again. Because there's no... Never mind, there is. Okay, we're fine. 428 solved. 2132, that was 8 minutes ago. Okay. Never mind, that's better. It does not really tell you anything about there being save states, but... that could have been real painful. I kind of want to move on to a different game, but I kind of want to get this achievement so I can just say it's done. But also I have no idea how long this is. How long are the caves in the Witness? One to 2 hours to explore fully, so I think I might do that on my own. So we can move on to a different game. And I can think through these things on my own. A bit less frustratedly, maybe. But, yeah, we got to the normal ending of the game. So that's an accomplishment, at least. Only had to look up one solution, was it? Got way too frustrated multiple times. I shall work on that. But, thanks for sticking with me to the end of this one. I think in keeping with the puzzle game theme, we will move on to the Talos Principle next week. So that one, I think, actually has a story to it. And lore. I think. Maybe. We'll see. So, I shall see you in the next one, next Friday at 6 p.m. 6:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And then likely more Silk Song on the Thursday prior. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.